This
is interesting looking.
Yes, I do.
Is that
I
a whorl? Would that be whorl-like?
Yeah. Well, no, not really. It's kind of more twisted.
Twisted?
I've got 342, 344 on here. We don't have a 342, but that's a straight species. This is a cultivar, and again, it's on this list because it's closely related to cedars and sometimes called the Japanese. Well, it is called the Japanese cedar. And they're marginally hardy here. Now, we can't grow the straight species here, which is a bit odd. We might try it at some point again, but when I was a student at Niagara Parks, we grew the straight species, and as soon as it got above the protected wall of the area that it was growing in, it got burned right off. Actually, we do have it over there, and I think it is dead. Yeah, see the orangey red thing right on the corner of the blue fence?
Oh yeah, that's that.
That's a straight species.
I think that's a straight species, yeah, and I think it's toast. It could be intense winter color, but I think it's toast. This guy, Rasen, Cryptomeria japonica Rasen, the Rasen Japanese. Yeah, it's really, really unique because it's got this contorted foliage. It's not supposed to be here. It's not, it's not supposed to be doing as well. And in fact, up until this year, we used to wrap this thing and pamper it. And then it grew above the thing, the protective burlap a couple of years ago, and we watched it, and it didn't burn. And I said, so this year, I'm not going to wrap it. We'll see what happens. But when I look at the vigor of this, it's just like, wow, this thing is really, really happy here. So there must be, it's either global warming or this guy is a little tougher than the rest. But when you look at it, I mean, and I'm not concerned so much about, the cultivar Rasen, but Cryptomeria japonica. But this is a really, really odd cultivar, and you either hate it or you think it's really fascinating, because it's got this really unique twisted foliage, very similar to a cultivar called Spiralis. Kind of a bit of a formless, gawky, kind of nerdy individual that you might want to include in the landscape or not. If you're doing a really unique contemporary garden and you wanted one plant,
monkey puzzle.
yeah, like the Cunningham, yeah, you could put one of these in a very unique spot and have it almost as a piece of living sculpture. But that's Cryptomeria japonica. So if you go to Japan, on the mountainsides of Japan, the Cryptomerias, where it's quite moist, seem to thrive. Okay.